Today I'm going to be doing a small unboxing video with this head unit right here. This is for my Honda Accord Euro R, which is a CL7, also known as a CL9 or TSX in North American markets and European markets. So this is what I ordered right here. It's a 10.1 inch touchscreen head unit. It has all the bells and whistles of an aftermarket head unit, what with Bluetooth, everything. Right here you can go down, you can see there are many sellers on AliExpress which have this head unit right here. Mind you, you have to be careful whether it is single climate control or dual climate control, because they have two different variants of screen for that. What I like the most is the Wi-Fi connectivity, the built-in GPS, most importantly the Bluetooth, and the OBD2 which I also have on order. I'll have a video of it fully installed with the OBD2, and then we can review it together. So this is how the wires go together, and I'm gonna try put it together myself. But now let's take a look at the product. I ordered this on the 12th of November. It arrived by the 15th. I don't know what this is. It's probably, let's put it here. This is the rear view camera, as you can see. The GPS antenna, along with the main power cable, as well as the other cables that can allow you to connect to various devices like rear camera and front cameras. Alright, so here it is. I'm going to take it out. I have to say, the delivery was really quick. Really was not expecting it to be delivered this early. Let's take a look at it without the plastic. And there it is. First impressions, it has appeared to be packaged very well. No signs of damage. It's got this little protective film right here. And this is the double USB cable. Well, it looks pretty good. Now what we're going to do, and it feels solid too, you know, which is good. Something from China, so you would expect it to, you know, it's been packaged rather well. No jiggling about, no damage. Well done. Navitech shop is what I ordered this from, and I got it for $299 USD. It's still for sale on AliExpress. Don't worry, you should be able to get it about the same price. I'll get back to you guys and show you the full video of it installed, and we'll go through all the features there too. See ya. About 2 months and we are here. I thought I'd give you a nice thorough review of what the head unit is like. You saw I just turned on the ignition. It starts up really nice, really quickly. With regards to installing this head unit, it was actually pretty foolproof, because there's only about a couple of wires, the GPS antenna, the power cable, the radio and auxiliary connections, and they each have a very specific size, so they fit exactly into the slot in which they were meant to be. So it's very easy to fit. It really just requires some decent lighting to get all these panels off. Basically, you need to take this center panel off, you need to take this off, but first you got to start up with this. It's pretty easy. There's loads of people doing videos on YouTube regarding the Honda Accord 7 and putting the auxiliary cable in underneath the factory head unit. Okay, so let's go through this one. It's actually quite responsive, I had a couple of let's say good points and bad points. All right, the good point is it's actually very easy to use. It boots up really quickly. My dad uses it without much trouble, so what I did was I These are all the functions that you have available. Yeah, so I took the liberty of using my phone and using its hotspot to go to the Play Store and download all these apps. Usually it has another map app, either iGo or something else. I decided to use Google Maps instead. You could use Waze if you wanted to, but Waze, I don't know, I'll give it a try, maybe. I love the Spotify. It's much easier. This has got a couple of cool tricks, you know what I mean? The Easy Connected app. It's like a screen mirroring application which allows you to really mirror your phone exactly, so you can and the screen becomes like a phone, basically. Your phone, you can put it down here, and then here you can message, you can use your WhatsApp, you can use your Facebook, whatever it is you see on your phone, you see it here, and you can touch the screen and make adjustments to your phone. So it's pretty cool. I'm not really sure that it's very recommended in a driving situation, for instance, because it is a little distracting. Personally, I prefer to have very few distractions when driving. That's one complaint that I have with this system. Otherwise, we have Spotify Premium. Usually I prefer not to use the Bluetooth, because the Bluetooth, well, it's all right, but my phone does have a few issues. I think the Bluetooth software in my phone, because my phone is old, it's not very strong. So I much prefer to just install the Spotify app from the Play Store, hotspot your internet connection to this head unit, and you'll be able to, just by doing that, you can choose what wallpapers you want. So lots of generic ones. You can even download a couple off the internet. I've got a few, I think a more fitting one. Yeah, so what I have about complaints about this is, well, you see this little snowflake over here? Now that leads to your aircon controls. While this does look it's very easy to use, you just turn it on, turn it off, and then but that also means to turn the whole system off, you got to go back to the home screen, and then you've got to press that and then turn it off. And it is a little, it's a bit of a faff, to be honest with you. I much would rather a knob, but since you want a touchscreen, that's one of the things you got to deal with. Then you press the back button to go back to what you're doing. You can actually, I'm not sure whether you can see this, but you can put a SD card, micro SD card in, and it's very quick to detect. It's very quick to detect any files, and it'll play it with excellent quality. It's really, really good. That's a cord. Yeah, that's this car right here. So if you want to use this, just press that. That's it. Well, there it is. It's a neat trick. But you know what? For the money, it's a good buy because it can do a lot of things. I actually got an OBD2 sensor, but it really can't read the CL7's ECU, which is a real shame, because I felt like I wanted to monitor the engine's parameters from here, because I've got the oil pressure and water temperature and oil pressure gauges, oil temperature gauges, but I don't have the other parameters, So I thought this might be nice, but it doesn't work because the Japanese ECU is a bit of a stubborn old coot. Yeah, so there you go, a quick list of pros. The pros is it's got a lot of features for the price. Really a lot of features. You get your Bluetooth, you get your SD cards, you get your Spotify, You know, the audio quality is actually quite good. You know, and it's a big screen. It's a huge screen. It really makes the CL7's interior modern. Even though this is a 10-year-old, it's an 11-year-old car at this time. You know, it does feel a bit more modern. You know, a bit more updated, and it's quite nice. But I do miss the coloring of the older head unit. You know, which I kind of miss. Cons, like I said, you know, it's a little bit fiddly. You know, you gotta like go through different sub menus, and I'm sorry, but you can't do this, you know, while driving through traffic. You know, and if you want to see the list of apps which are open, you gotta do that, and then look here while looking at your speed, and then go back to here, and you know, it's those are one of the downsides of having a touch screen. It's a little distracting. Your parents are going to yell at you and say, concentrate on the road, you know, but, you know, that's just one of those things that you kind of get used to. So maybe you want to set everything up before you set off. That way it's a little safer. You can use your concentration to concentrate on the road. But apart from that, this product really is quite worth it. I've run it in for about 1.5 months now, and it seems to be working okay. You know, it does crash if you put a lot of applications on at the same time, especially the heavy hitters like the Google Maps, and you know, especially the screen mirror and something like that, the Bluetooth. The processor really can't handle it. It's actually much weaker than your phone. So yeah, you want to be selective of what applications you have running. So yeah, if you can take care of that, I'm sure you enjoy this very much. Say you're on a jam, you can watch movies without being too bored. You know, the monotony of the journey really is a lot easier to deal with a device like this. And it only cost me $290 USD. You know, so get it. Try it out. Maybe if you don't like it, you can get the one with the knobs, you know. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a little demonstration on the audio quality of this head unit. Just get Spotify on.
Mr. Worldwide, with the beautiful, sexy, sophisticated Fifth Harmony. I already seen mommy needed TLC, and I ain't too proud to beg, just like TLC. I got a good head on my shoulders, if you know what I mean. That's when I called her over and told her, mami, ven aquí. ¿De dónde eres? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Tienes novia o buscas hombre? Por favor, disculpa todas las preguntas, que lo único que quiero es un besito en la punta, pretty please. Please, vas a tener que esperar. Dame un besito, mami. Please, si lo quieres tonight. Lo que quieres.
Alright, so you see, it's pretty easy to use. They've got some different presets for the equalizer that you can use. They're okay, you know, because the amp in this head unit really isn't that strong to push out some good quality out of the speakers. But the CL7 does come with some decent speakers, so it's really not too bad. I can live with it, you know.